So for now, we're going to get them through the weekend, right? It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. So I tried to run and pick up filters. We have one supply house in town. And this is Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. We have one supply house that's open a half day on Saturdays. Unfortunately, they did not have the filter that the customer needs. Double checked our shop, we're out of stock.
So do you feel more often than not a janitor with an EPA card?
There's times, on the ice machines, we push our customers, and offer them a PM plan on ice machines, and they all turn it down. They all say, just give me a quote. I'll get back to you. I'll think about it. And if you work on ice machines, you know that there's a high probability that when you go out on a service call for an ice machine, you're going to find a dirty machine, and then I'm charging service call rates to clean a machine. So anyone that is familiar with ice machines, I'm not telling you guys anything new. If you don't work on ice machines, and I can tell you that the big manufacturers, the ones we're out there working on, the Hoshizakis, Manitowocks, Scotsman, use their service manuals, their tech books that walk you right through it. Follow the process. Don't go in haphazardly. Run the checkout and check all the functions of the machine. Get rid of all of the, well, I think it might be this, I think it might be that. Just run the checkout procedure and it'll point you where your problem is. 9 times out of 10, when they receive a tech support call, the answer's in the book. They're doing the same thing that you should be doing. They're just flipping through the service manual.
Let's go do some reefer. This will be my first time using the new GoPro setup. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. Zip tied. Here on this machine is it start up, it 5-second delay, then you go into a 60-second fill cycle, and it fills as long as the float switch satisfies within 60 seconds. It'll immediately launch into a harvest cycle. It always starts the harvest cycle. So when you start harvest cycle, it just, right now you just got hot gas bypass running. Hoshi's, there's a thermistor right in here on the suction line, 48 degrees. Once the thermistor hits 48 degrees, it initiates a timer sequence on the control board for how much longer to run. This machine's default was 90 seconds. I changed it to 180 seconds, which you just do on the dip switches on the board. Things that you can change are how long the harvest is, and then you can also change the purge cycle. So all on the dip switch settings?
All on dip switches. That's your ice machine oil.
So we just got our fan and our line sense.
Headmaster inside, that's all that is.
Okay.
KM515 MRH for remote, and so we know with our outdoor ambient in the 80s today, it's remote application, and then we can just come down here, line up with our water temperature,
So we're looking at, we should be running roughly a 27-minute freeze cycle.
Okay. Where are we at right now?
Right now, we are about 10 minutes into freeze.
All right.
And then the same thing here at, so you have roughly with 50-degree water and 80-degree ambient, 27-minute freeze, about a 4.5-minute harvest. This harvest will probably run a little longer because we changed those dip switches to give it an extended harvest.
Okay.
And then it also will tell you that 5 minutes into your freeze cycle, it tells you what your pressure should be. Gauging up is always a last resort. Dip switches 1 and 2 are the defrost completion. We have this one set for 180, that's 180 seconds. Then your pump out is your purge. This one is currently set to do a 10-second purge with the water inlet, or 10-second pump out, the water inlet for off, and then it's doing a periodic pump out of every cycle. So this one is set to do in every cycle, just because I know what the dip switches are set at now. 8 is always off, and then max freeze time on this one is actually set for 70 minutes. So here's your 10-pin connector, and
This could have literally been such a good video if the audio weren't so horrendous. This is definitely something I'm gonna remedy, don't worry. Again, this was my first go with the GoPro in the field, and clearly the onboard microphone is atrocious. I have literally had to cut so much of this video out because of this. I apologize, you all deserve better.
Is all the controls. The board is low voltage, like internal to the board, but it switches, everything it switches is 115 volt. Even though this is a 208 machine,
right?
All of like our water valves, our solenoid valve or solenoid for like our defrost, you know, bypass or hot gas bypass or defrost,
right? Harvest
valve, right? All of those are 115 volt. So I know all my compressor's 208, but all my other functions are all maybe 120 volt. So I can just pop into that neutral. I've got a dedicated neutral now, and I can just start hitting on my 10-pin connector here. So number 10 is your 115 volt in or 120 volt in, and then number 7 is also all the time. It's jumpered, so you should get 120 there also. And then it's just a matter of looking at what relay is on the board in correspondence. So you know, the rest of these connectors, you know, when you're like in a water purge cycle, you know that your pump motor should be running. When you're on a fill cycle, your water inlet valve. So you can check all your powers right here based on, you know, the functions, or you just, when you first turn the machine on, bang the S3 button up there, and it energizes the relays in sequence.
Alright, so we're making a quick stop. Some lady called my brother-in-law, and what did she want you to look at?
She wants me to give her an assessment on the walk-ins.
An assessment on the walk-in.
Worth repairing.
To see if they're worth
She
repairing.
just bought this building, and if you'll notice, you have line sets, what used to be line sets coming down.
Yeah, so I will make the assessment that there's no condensing units.
Well, it looks like these are probably a split system here. Split systems maybe. And over here is definitely walking because there's drain.
Right. So I maintain though that I assess that we don't have condensing units.
Here's our walk-in.
Okay. I assess that.
Look at that. I think it's safe to say that there's no repairing these walk-ins.
That would be my assessment as well.
Deli cases. But here, a couple deli cases. Got a ice cream dipping cabinet in the utility room. Look at if you get over there, somebody's taking all the doors out of the walk-in.
That's a good assessment.
I could probably salvage that box, just put a new set of doors in it for it.
Right. Bro.
The hamburger?
Dude, that's
Dog food?
it's dog food. Dude, I thought it was a bag of meat. What is this that you refrigeration guys are dealing with here?
Oh, yeah.